news coming out, a lot of news coming out right now about this Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z situation. You know, Nicki Minaj earlier this month she was criticizing him over, and it's all allegedly. She was criticizing him over the Lil Wayne situation and felt like that he was being slighted. Lil Wayne was being slighted in the whole situation. And she's been saying a little bit of things. Actually, she's been saying a lot over the last 3 or 4 years. Even when she was on a live a couple of years ago, she was asking Soldier Boy about rappers that swing both ways and everything. And he kind of was looking at her like, "What? Like, why you asking me this on camera?" Like, so looking at her crazy, and she was just like putting people on blast. I guess that what she would consider keeping it 100 at this point. I guess she's getting a lot tired of the whole situation. But what made me kind of look at everything funny recently when she brought up the Jay-Z situation, um, when she was saying things about the Tidal thing, and this guy Steve Stoute, who's known to be like a Farnsworth, you know what they say Farnsworth Bentley is, like a do boy for Diddy back in the day. Um, Now they're saying like Steve Stoute is that type of guy for Jay Z. He's like a mouthpiece, and the thing about it is, I thought Jay Z didn't like guys speaking up for him, and he wanted to be his own businessman. So why is Steve Stoute out here moving like he wanted to be a little Dame Dash or something? Every time I turn around, he's defending Jay Z like, yeah, well, Jay, you know. And this is what he said about Jay Z and Nicki Minaj situation. He said Jay Z gave equity, uh, Jay Z gave you equity, but you didn't sign the paperwork. That's why you left millions on the table. That man didn't do anything to you. And then Nicki Minaj said, I received a call advising Tidal was sold and they made no money on the deal. So all they could offer me was $1 million. She started laughing with emojis on there and a bag of money. But wait, there's more. The lawyer advised that Deseret, I don't know if y'all know who allegedly she's referring to. Allegedly, she's referring to Desiree Perez, the lady who was gave a pardon by Trump, and that's a red flag too. But she gave a pardon by Trump, and that's why she said Deseret, because she's saying like she's a rat. She snitched to get her way out of the deal, and advised him that I had to sign the agreement in 24 hours if I wanted the $1 million or the offer was off the table. Listen to the end of fractions for what my response was tonight or tomorrow. So she's saying that she got some things she gonna be discussing, but that sounds about right, man. I heard Tidal lost a lot of money, and the thing about it is, Nicki Minaj was the hottest artist at the time that was joining Tidal. Yeah, Kanye West was doing music around the time, but he wasn't the hottest artist at that time. Nicki Minaj was at the height of her career. She was like basically headlining tours, and Beyonce was trying to rub shoulders with her around that time. And we know Beyonce didn't even want to be around the other lady, Kim Kardashian. You remember they had the issues with Kim Kardashian sitting next to Beyonce at the BET Awards, and how everybody made that a big deal. And then the next thing I know, Nicki Minaj was rubbing shoulders with Beyonce because they had the Tidal deal. They was doing shows together, performing together, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And Nicki Minaj was basically being open to the whole situation. She was new in the industry. She was new in the industry. I know Diddy tried to manage her. She was like, in that situation, she was like, I don't know why. You know, I know Diddy from New York, but I really don't know why he's trying to get involved so much. And then with the Tidal situation, they didn't make no money. Her and Kanye came on to the thing to kind of help Jay-Z out more than anything, because most of the people that you would think that Jay-Z was friends with in the industry, they weren't in the industry no more. None of the guys from Rockefeller was around. The only person that was around was Kanye. You had J. Cole, who didn't have a lot of hits back then at that time. At that time, he didn't have a lot of hits. A lot of those songs he had out didn't really hit the same way as the songs do now. He wouldn't put out that many bangers. I mean, to diehard fans he was, but as far as commercial success, come on, man. We're not finna compare the commercial success Nicki Minaj and Kanye had at that time in 2015 to what J. Cole was doing. I'm just not gonna do it. But they was doing a lot of different things. They had concerts on the app that they was putting up. So it was a lot of content that Nicki was putting up there at the height of her career to try to be a business person. You know what I'm saying? She trying to be about business, trying to grow, do certain things. And she like, man, I ain't even getting no good deal dealing with this guy. And she really ain't threw him under the bus over the years like that. So for Steve Stoute to be jumping out, like, first of all, why are you even jumping up in other people's business conversations? You know what I'm saying? Steve Stoute out here like, yeah, man, but the deal, like, bro, who cares what you talking about? You out here talking about Dame Dash, and he want to blame Dame Dash, and now he want to blame Nicki. Blame this person. Blame them for what? Because they not going along with something that Jay-Z said they was going to do? That don't make a lot of sense. Why? Because they ain't go along with it? I mean, there's a lot of people that had bad business deals with Jay-Z recently. So to be honest with you, the only thing I realize and what I see right now is guys ain't been doing good business deals. It ain't too many people. That's why I'm saying a lot of people complain about Dame Dash over the years, but it's a lot of people that say they have bad business with Jay-Z. From Nicki Minaj to DMX, LL Cool J, a lot of these people, well, he ain't say directly, but that's allegedly, but they basically said when they was around or when they was involved with stuff he was doing, it just didn't go a certain way. And Steve Stoute gonna tell her about a phone call she got or a message she got through some lawyers or something. Man, you don't even know what you talking about. Oh, don't blame Jay. He tried to do this and this. Man, come on, man. You sound like a Betty. I don't even know why he even involved in that. But that goes to show. Dudes are complaining about how Dame Dash all in front of the camera, wanting to shine and everything. But every time somebody pinched Jay-Z, Steve Stoute saying something. Like, bro, when you gonna defend yourself from what everybody else is saying? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people saying stuff about you directly, and you need to address that. But as far as when people calling out Jay-Z over their own business practices and what they've been involved with, you sound crazy. He really does. He sound crazy. This dude been doing certain stuff. And for her to even get involved with him and not say nothing over the years, that just goes to show she ain't as bitter as y'all trying to make it seem. But to make it seem like he just high and mighty and he ain't made no mistakes, nah, that ain't finna happen. That ain't finna happen. And that's what they want a lot of people to do. And that's what they've been doing over the years. That's why Nicki Minaj looking like, oh, these people crazy. These guys been involved with this. They've been doing this. Oh, they ain't paying nobody a certain way. Everybody know these people ain't been paying people a certain way. If your artists ain't been getting paid a certain way and they complaining about it, why don't you go find out what the deal is? When Kanye was sitting out here talking about, man, my contract's like this, it's like that, and I don't know why it's like this, and he was signing with Jay-Z as well as Dame Dash, but at the end of the day, he's under Jay-Z at this point, so I don't think he's under him anymore. I don't know. The way the business is, they say one thing, but dudes still be signed to another dude. So, but as far as I know, man, he was still signed to him recently. So that's a big deal that he actually tried to get involved with him and actually try to help out that Tidal thing. That Tidal launch was supposed to look like it was something that Jay-Z was under and that he was gonna get all the money, change the game, and promote certain businesses with people that's like him and where he's from his culture, and it didn't happen. It folded, and everybody got robbed, and people got 24-hour take it or leave it deals, according to Nicki Minaj. And it's just a bad situation. Why would you want to sign with a guy like that? That's why over the years lately, you ain't heard people saying like, man, I'll sign with Jay-Z. Okay. You ain't heard no people saying that. Yeah, they've been signing Roc Nation, but Okay, what is that? I've been hearing people complain about Rock Nation lately. They got Megan Thee Stallion from another person, and then blame that guy because he said, "Hey man, I helped turn Megan Thee Stallion into a star. I just want my money for everything I'm doing, and I'm supposed to be getting some kickback from it." That's just like somebody getting Jay-Z and be like, "Hey man, Kanye my artist now. He rolling with us. Kanye my artist. Anybody got a problem with it, figure it out. But he my artist now." So they definitely know what time it is. But yeah, I'm glad Nicki said something because a lot of artists really be scared to say something. Even the guys that got screwed over, they kind of like, well, I got screwed over. All my career achievements down the drain. So let me just go ahead and start doing certain things. We already seen how people, even though I'm glad he doing it, it's his own business, but people was looking at Benny Siegel crazy. Like, he got a food truck. Yeah, I mean, he's trying to get some money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, that's what he got to do because of things like Nicki Minaj said. Dudes ain't getting paid off their old music. It's definitely not happening. It's definitely not happening. All the records people have sold and the plays people still get. I still hear older music get played more than some of this new music that's coming out. But yeah, she's definitely correct for speaking up on her own business, her business. I don't know what Steve Stoute coming from unless he got some kind of ties to the whole situation. But that's her business though. Yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with him. It's between her and Jay-Z. Nothing to do with that guy. But that's the problem though. Dudes be speaking on certain things and that not even involved. Not even involved. And he trying to do something right now where he trying to sign artists and stuff. Man, nah, ain't nobody trying to. Or not sign artists, but distribute music. And you in the middle talking like this? Yeah. Wouldn't want to go over there and deal with that. And that's what a lot of these guys trying to do. They trying to bring that record label mentality to streaming. That's why streaming is very flawed right now. Streaming is not very good. It's not a good idea. Because you got guys like that still running around. Oh, well, we gave you a 24-hour. Well, you didn't get an offer like that. You know, just telling you what you already received. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when people do that. They be trying to tell you your business. Like you're wrong about your own business that you've been living and working hard for and you don't know nothing about. You just got to this you got to this point in your career and you just don't know anything. Now all of a sudden Nicki Minaj been smart enough to put herself in this position. She ain't got robbed over the years. She been business since day one. No friends, strictly business. Now it's a problem when somebody else is doing it like her. But when these other guys doing it, when they cutting off their whole crew and everybody they came in the game with, it's cool. They call him a businessman, but when she's strictly about her business, now it's a problem. Yeah, that's shady.